And my dad just looked at me. He's like, don't say a word. So, fast forward to like spring break time. We'd spent the entire week in Tacoma hanging out with my cousins and my aunt and uncle. And as we were coming back, it was between 11 and midnight. And we had just come off of that main road. Now there was a street light right there where the cement or the cement road or concrete, asphalt, whatever you want to call it, met the gravel road. It's the only light around here. There was no other street lights. And so we came off of that road onto the gravel road. And when my dad's lights came down, I saw eye shine way up on this gravel road. Now, when I was a kid, I thought this gravel road was like 5 miles long.
Yeah.
In actuality, maybe 1.5 miles. Maybe pushing 2 miles, but probably not. And I go, Dad, did you see that? There's something up there. There's something up there on the road. He's like, oh, it'll see us coming. It'll hear us coming. It'll leave. Now, my dad had a really super cool Mustang. I think it was like a 71, like Mach 1, something like that. It was a cool Mustang. And he had put some driving lights on it, and he angled them out so he could see the shoulders of both, the sides of both sides of the road. Because we had deer and porcupine and so much other wildlife out there. The last thing he wanted to do was have one of these animals come out or him inadvertently just blast one with his car. Now he's damaged his Mustang, right?
Yeah, a deer will wreck will totally destroy a car. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. And so we go up this rise, and I see the eye shine again. I'm like, Dad, I go, look at that eye shine. He goes, oh, it'll move. I go, Dad, turn your brights on. He goes, it'll move. It'll hear us come. It'll move. I go, Dad, turn your brights on. It's still there. And so we go back down this little dip, come back up on this rise. As we come up on this rise, my dad hits his brights and hits those driving lights, right? Lights the whole area up in front of us and about 20 to 25 feet on my side of the car. I'm in the front seat of the passenger side. There it was.
Wow.
A female Sasquatch.
Wow.
She was kind of hunkered down a little bit. She stood straight up, and I didn't think she was going to stop standing up. Probably every inch of 7.5 feet.
Wow.
Probably 500, 600 pounds, maybe. The best way I can describe her body type was like Patty's, but not as robust as Patty was. Dark, grayish, charcoal-looking hair. Saw her hair underneath here because when my dad hit those lights and it blinded her pretty much, she turned like this and put her hand up in front of her face. I saw the palm of her hand. It was black. You could see some of this other part of her skin because her hair was not super thick. It wasn't super thick. You could see her breast. Hair was covering the breast, but not that much. Her abdomen, you could see that. Again, hairy, but not super thick hairy. Her face was pretty much free of hair, except for like it looked maybe coming down around her chin area, like on the bottom of her chin here, down like her neck, that part area. Pronounced brow ridge, a nose similar to ours, but bigger and wider. A pretty, not super thin, but a thinner upper lip than her bottom lip was. And then her head, was not as conical. This was seconds. This sighting took maybe 10 seconds, if that. And I slid down into the floorboard of the car. And I was absolutely terrified, but I was so excited at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And my dad never sped up. My dad never slowed down. He just kept a constant speed and just drove by like nothing happened. I figured we were already by where we had seen her. And so I peeked my head up and I looked out the passenger window and I could see her standing in the tree line. Now, the tree line was probably between 16 and 20 feet from the side of this road, this dirt road. I saw her almost clear as day.
Right.
But there was enough ambient light coming off of those driving lights that you could still see her, more from a shadow type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But enough to see her eyes blink.
That's awesome.
And
wow.
but this is really weird. When I saw it, the eye shine, again, my dad said, "Oh, maybe it's a deer" at one time, and I'm like, "No, it's not a deer," because the eye shine wasn't like that yellowish, greenish, almost like greenish blue tint sometimes that you'll see eye shine with a deer.
Yeah.
This was like an amberish, almost reddish color. And then when I saw her as we drove by, they were like glassy black.
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.